Puerto Vallarta is an unbelievably interesting city, and in this video I show you why I do not want to leave Puerto Vallarta. Most of the Pacific coast has a rainy season in September, October, maybe even into November. This year in Puerto Vallarta, apparently there was very little rain, if at all. So it's just sunny here every day. The forecast just shows sun, sun, sun. A high of 30 or 31 every day and a low of 20. Just unbelievable weather here. Such good vibes in Puerto Vallarta. The beach is, oh. Hola. Mexico is just so diverse and interesting. Every place I've been to, which is a lot. I've been traveling around Mexico for almost 2 months now. And Puerto Vallarta definitely has its own vibe. Everyone just seems so happy here. I don't know if it's just the constant sunshine and the beach, but the city just seems to be doing really well. Everybody just seems happy here. Cute little dog. Okay. Doesn't get much nicer than that view. It's pretty much perfect. Wow, when you say paradise, I do not want to leave this place. Cute little donkey. This area here is a little touristy, not exactly my vibe, but Puerto Vallarta is also a touristy place, so what can you do? Look at this cute guy. Oh man. What an absolutely beautiful day. Man, this is a life. I do not want to leave here. This interesting structure that goes out of the water. One of the main landmarks in the city. How many people just enjoying themselves here. The city is big. Not sure exactly where, but over in that section is Nayarit, actually a different state. I find probably one of the best beaches, at least in the city. There's actually lots of beaches outside the city that are probably even nicer. inside the city, this is one of the nicest beaches. Usually quite busy, good for swimming. There's not really strong waves. And the seafood here is yet another beautiful thing about Puerto Vallarta. It's just packed with tons of good seafood. Another reason why I don't want to leave here. And this view, I mean, that kind of says it all. It is unbelievably gorgeous. All sorts of beautiful apartments and condominiums on the hill. Lots of beach clubs and people just enjoying their life. Having a margarita in the afternoon. See tons of really cool, huge pelicans here always in Puerto Vallarta. Dive into the water for fish every once in a while, but they're just massive. Nice little seat here. I can sit and enjoy an absolutely unbelievable view that I do not want to leave. Good for Puerto Vallarta, just how well it seems to be doing, and how beautiful it is, and how happy everybody is. The vitamin D in the sun here is strong. Everybody's happy here. If you like boats or going out on the water, well, there's tons of boats here. There's tons of boats everywhere. I mean, fishing boats. You got the banana boats you kind of ride on. There's boat tours. I mean, just the sky's the limit. I went swimming on this beach earlier and it was just gorgeous. The water was like a perfect temperature, like warm kind of, but just nice. There's people walking on the beach selling shrimp and seafood and all sorts of things. Just such a beautiful lifestyle. I can't get enough of that view out there. Those islands out in the water look cool. Camera picks it up, but there's a airplane taking off out there. That's where the airport is, out in that direction. I think kind of almost like halfway between Puerto Vallarta and Nayarit, which also has beautiful beaches itself. The beaches up in that direction, at least the initial ones, are not as good. You get some rocky beaches, but I mean, the area is huge and there's just so many different beaches in Puerto Vallarta area. People enjoying their lives. a river that actually divides kind of the romantic zone, which is behind me, and then you get into the busier part of the Malecon. Great city for walking, at least down by the water. The Malecon's amazing for walking or jogging. Just one beautiful view after another here. That's the Malecon, which is quite long. It goes for a long ways. This is one of those pelicans. There's so many of those pelicans here. They're super cool looking, huge. This is the one end of the Malecon, the most southern part of the Malecon. I'm actually going to look up and try and put on the screen the length of it. It's very long to walk the whole thing. Here's a much more kind of touristy, like you see like Senor Frogs and a lot of things really geared towards tourists. The walk itself is great and the view is great as well. This part of the water is all stones, but north of here and definitely south of here there's many more beautiful beaches, and in Nayarit. Wow, that sun is crazy hot. Feels great, super hot. All sorts of cool like statues along this Malecon. The kids are dressed up for Halloween. I love the design here where the benches are basically natural seats. It's cool. Just seating for thousands and thousands of people along here, on the concrete. How am I gonna leave this place? Mexico has so many interesting places. Mexico has so many interesting places to go to, but part of